fuck it. We're just going in.
Great.
All right. We're in. Oh, and of course I
Do
have
it
Sam
live.
and Vic mixed up. There we go. Literally doing it live. Oh, man. I just. All the planning in the world, right?
Got to get on the Twitch.
Oh, man. All right. Hey, Internet. Welcome back to Lines in the Lies. This is our the Vecna 1 TM D&D Doing
The
It Live
Vecna 1.
campaign.
Trademark the Vecna one.
Yup, I am that Magic Juice, your GM, host, and Chaos Gremlin extraordinaire for the day. I'm just owning it today. We're gonna go around the table, introduce ourselves, our characters, recap what happened last time, and then get right into it. This is gonna be nuts. Starting with Ash.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Ash. I go by Ash and Rabbit all over the internet. And today and in perpetuity, I shall be playing Pumpkin, the Kenku Fey Wanderer Ranger. I just love being a little soundboard. It's my favorite thing. I'm gonna pass it over to Andrea.
Hi, I'm Andrea, aka Glassy Woodtone on the internet when I do internet things. I'm playing Alaska Jane. She is a paladin, oath of the ancients of Ioun. She can read a book, but she can't read a room. Passing it over to Logan.
Guys, I'm Logan. I go by Nerdwardo on the internet. I'll be playing Kazan Kabar, the Clockwork Soul Sorcerer, Warlock, who might do a little of government overthrowing every now and then. Yeah, I'll pass that over to Sam.
Super quick before Sam, Logan, now you sound super clear, but also much quieter than normal. So maybe in Zoom, you just slide that all the way up.
Yeah, I'll slide that all the way up.
Okay. All right, Sam, go ahead.
How's that sound?
Better. If we can do more, it'd be even better. Sam, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Bost, the Tabaxi Eldritch Fighter Bard, and she loves her family, loves her husband, and loves to scrap. So that's where we're leaving that. On to Vic.
Hello, I'm Vic. I'm not really on the internet, but I'm playing Odysseia. She is a legend lore bard. She is a knowledge domain cleric. She does not have a god. She does have a library. She is a nerd, and she is very stressed out. And that's what I got.
Vic was the last one. Okay, while I'm frantically fixing this map that I totally thought I fixed but didn't.
You got
So last time, copy. Me trying to do two things at once is entertaining. Say
Spin
the
those plates. Spin those plates, my guy.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna do this. Last time. First, foremost, and possibly the most important thing that happened is Gertrude has been freed.
Gertrude.
She seemed to have a little bit of a backstory for you guys, but you kind of got to the bottom of it before having to get to the bottom of it by clearing out all the bad guys that were hurting her friends. So Gertrude is now free and happy in the Underdark. So you guys brought the first piece of the Routed Seven parts back to the Sanctum in Sigil. Apparently, it is actually Sigil, not Sigil. That's going to mess me up for a while.
That's stupid, and I don't care. It's called Sigil now.
But anyway, you brought it back. Several things are going on. Tasha's not here. She's off doing something. Mordenkainen greets you as you get back. And he's kind of like in awe, like, holy shit, it's actually working kind of moment that he has with you guys. And Illustrial is doing something with that crazy evil book that you guys found, which she pretty much tells you that the wizards in general believe that as bad as that book is, like a semi-sentient super evil thing, they truly believe that they could potentially use it against Vecna at some point. So she's trying to figure that out. And then you guys have some planning and figuring out to do. We did get to both Bost and Odysseia having and Pumpkin. Forgot about that. Having some changes to their, what's going on with them. And we need to basically go back a little bit to visiting that. So before I start getting into those details, is there anything I missed or that you guys want to add or correct if I got something wrong?
Just a quick addition. Pumpkin is in the bedroom with Bost.
Yes. Pumpkin is in the bedroom with Bost and basically reacting to Bost not breathing.
Mhm.
And Odyssea's walking around a library that's talking to her.
Yeah. Oh, also Alaska's goddess like full connected with her, which is a thing she doesn't really do.
I mean, yeah, whatever. She
Fleeting
doesn't do
things.
that yet.
Yep.
Very fair.
All right. Anything else?
Also to add, in between sessions, this is more for the rest of the group and the audience at home. I switched over Kaz and stat block to the 2024 rules, so I have some new abilities and stuff. Just so when if that happens, I'm not just pulling it out of my ass. It is something that is on my character sheet.
Excellent.
Oh, also,
do.
Bones is the goodest boy. Yeah, just figured I'd add that
Correct.
to the
Yes.
team.
Yes, I agree.
We love bones. They are the best.
Bones
The
is
next time we have
perfect.
downtime, I'm gonna buy him armor
Oh my god.
because I realized that I could, and I was like, oh, it just costs 3 times more than normal armor. Easy peasy.
Sold.
Okay. Anything else?
I reworked some stuff with Pumpkin because I was desperately unhappy with the bullshit weapon and spells that I picked, so I swapped them over.
Excellent. Okay.
I tried to update Odysseia to 2024 and it didn't really work, so I had to kind of rebuild her, and I don't think I fucked up too badly. I think it's all correct.
Okay. Both rules as written and frankly how I want to run my games anyway, especially with like people wanting to convert to 2024 stuff. Feel free to just rework anything as long as it like, take this how you will, generally stays in good faith for what you wanted to do with your character. I'm not gonna be the DM that's like, you didn't have that before, so you can't, like, whatever.
The only major change is she lost a language, but her passive perception did go up by 1. I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, so now it's 23 instead of 22.
It's
and
23
actually,
now.
that reminds me, with leveling up, some of you might have had stat changes, so let's go through the list right now just so I have the right numbers. I need passive perception and insight for Bost.
Well, I haven't leveled up yet
Oh, that's right.
because I'm still dreaming.
Right.
So
we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Well, perception and insight right now is still 19 and 18. Perception is 19, insight is 18.
Oh, I had the wrong number there. Okay, Kazan.
Yes, my insight went up to 13. My passive insight went up to 13 instead of 9.
What about perception?
Everything else is the same, just the insight is different.
Okay. Alaska.
Passive perception 9, passive investigation 12, passive insight also 9.
Okay. Odysseia.
Passive perception 23.
Excellent.
My
Passive
God.
insight 23.
Fuck.
I read books, not rooms.
Passive
Odysseia.
investigation 21.
Odysseia
okay.
reads
Had
the
to take a
fourth
dip
fucking
somewhere.
wall.
Odysseia is reading the future, the past, and also everything you've
Yeah.
ever known about yourself. She also knows what your mom did.
All right,
Just
Sounds
and
like a bully
combination of-
threat.
She's a
Right.
problem.
Oh man. Okay, and then Pumpkin.
Perception and insight are at 19.
Nice.
Yee.
Excellent. Okay.
You guys are playing this game like you want to win.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
All
don't.
right.
I
let's
don't
get
know,
into
man.
it.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm having a fun for being a big dumb or a tiny dumb.
A beautiful tiny.
A tiny
dumb.
doing big dumbs.
Yes, doing big dumbs.
All right, let's get into this. Odysseus and Blast. Roll initiative, please.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm curious just to see who goes first.
Sure.
Sure, whatever you say.
Woof.
16.
And that's with advantage.
Yep.
Yuck.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm
Question.
gonna keep this as a winkety wink wink between me and Sam because it's fun. Sam, the description of what you saw before you has not changed.
Okay.
And the last thing that was said to you, I will say this with the table because I'm apparently seditious and allegedly a monster.
Allegedly.
Where is it? Here it is. This was not an offer with much for choice. You said you wanted to react how?
My response to the question,
Uh-huh.
my response to the offer was, I'm much stronger than you'll ever know. All you've offered so far is an annoying amount of sleep. I'm going to have to decline.
All right. So your toothy smile basically lunges toward you. And I'm going
Over
to...
the table question.
Yeah.
Do I have my weapons?
You have
in my
everything
dream.
that you would normally have.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to treat this like what is known as a skill challenge. So you can just attack it if you want to in like the conventional battling way,
Mhm.
or if you have other non-combat necessarily creative ideas to like try to subdue this thing or
Mhm.
overpower it or whatever you think is happening, you are free to describe that, and then we can do like skill checks instead of attacks.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Vic, yours is
Yes.
different because you willingly allowed greed into your heart, and you can hear
Gotta
all
know.
these, like all the books seem to be whispering to you in a very much like a pick-me sense, and you feel this like you've always wanted to gain more knowledge as you go, but now it's like a need, like an actual, you get hungry, you have to eat food. It's like that. But even though you allowed it into yourself, there is still something of a power struggle. Like you have to figure out how to be able to handle it.
Mhm.
So there is a struggle against your mental constitution, I'll say.
Okay.
How do you want to try to overpower it?
Is this basically a battle of controlling this?
And it's
So
the
this
same
is
thing. You
like-
can choose to like attack the entity around you if you want to, or you can just come up with something creative to try to overpower.
The way I'm reading this is like, if you have ADHD, when you have a book and it's really good,
Okay.
and you know you have to go to bed because you work tomorrow, but if you don't have control of your ADHD, you're not on medication, you don't have your good like systems, you're gonna read that book all night.
Hmm.
And then you're gonna buy the sequel at 3 a.m. and then you're gonna read that book. And I think she's dealt with a lesser version of this before.
Okay.
And can she like do an insight check against it or something? Like I know you, you're in me already, but I can fight you even though I accept what you want. Like, I know you're here. I already have you. You're worse than I was, but I can still live with you.
I'm gonna actually make that a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You,
Okay.
you are using your experience to save yourself against a struggle here.
Okay. Here we go.
Good lord.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Can we
That's 20
please
twins, baby.
can we please point out that we are currently executing the second and third initial struggles against the deadly sin, and you are now 2 for 2 on crits.
The nat 20 is she did go to the pharmacy and she did get her Adderall.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Vic.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna admit it. I was not prepared for that. I will have
sorry.
a new
It's funny because
feature.
you weren't prepared for it the first time
I know,
either.
and that not fully lesson learned. I done.
Fast, your nat 20's coming. It's gonna
Fool me
happen.
twice. Jesus H.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, spoiler alert. Vic, you're done.
Okay. Thank you.
You'll have a new feat on your character sheet before our next session, not by the end of today, because I need to tweak some things.
So,
No, you're not.
a little.
But just understand that you are now in control of your greed.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
Sam. It is your turn.
We're all counting on you. We know what you need to roll.
Right. So this thing lunges at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna take a defense right now. And I'm going to cast heroism on myself.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand my ground.
Okay. For reasons that are behind the scenes here, I need you to now make a Constitution saving throw. And I actually just had a fun idea. I'm yeeting it. Pumpkin, roll initiative.
Okay. 25.
That is an 8 for Bast on
Okay.
my con save.
You can feel a surge in your, like a pull on your mind, like someone else is trying to basically possess you.
Mm.
It hasn't done anything yet, but it is, we'll call it a step backwards. Pumpkin,
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
we ended with you trying to wake up Bast and she's not breathing. What do you want to do?
Oh, good God. I think Pumpkin would be in full panic mode, unsure of like how to resolve this. She's been all over the place and she's seen a lot of whack shit, but I don't think she's ever seen someone in this sort of condition, nor is she like adequately prepared to actually handle it. So she's just going to continuously try to shake Bast, maybe even like pinch between her little fingies, do something to try and wake her up. Basically the same stuff that she would do if one of Bast's kids was having a nightmare.
Okay. Since there's not really like a mechanic for this, I'm just kind of winging it. I'm going to have you make a Constitution saving throw
Okay,
for trying to help Bast.
sure. 15.
Pumpkin rolled the highest initiative, you get to go again.
Okay. Oh God.
She when you kind of shook her and pinched fingers and stuff like that, she kind of like gave this shaking of her head and is kind of mumbling in her sleep. But she has not
Ooh.
woken.
Okay. I wonder if this is something that I can do. I don't know, but I have a second level spell called Beast Sense. I don't know if this would be applicable to to Bast, but I'll read it for you. You touch a willing beast. For the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. And continue to do so until you use your action and return to your normal senses. Can I do that with Bast and try and like get a vibe of what the fuck is going on in her head?
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's a cool as fuck idea.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Sick. That's so sick.
I will expend my spell slot and do exactly that.
So
Let's see. While perceiving through the beast's senses, you gain the benefits of any special senses possessed by that creature, though you are blinded and deafened by your own surroundings. So take that
Okay.
into consideration.
Yeah, so you basically like you close your eyes for a moment and you like become Bast in her eyes. What you see is this like floating black cloud that's in like just this amorphous shape, but the defining features are going to be two eyes and a very wide like red and purple toothy smile. Just like full do you remember Jack,
Giving,
what's
like,
his name's
Cheshire
Joker?
Cat.
Yeah, or Cheshire Cat, yeah.
Yeah.
Very much like that, like unnaturally wide smile, and it's very sinister.
Jack Nicholson was who
Jack
you were
Nicholson,
looking for.
thank you.
Yep.
Good call out.
But yeah, like that, and it's this weird mixture of like it feels malicious and powerful and kind of ill-intended toward Bast / you, but you do get a vibe that like it could be helpful. It's like a double-edged sword kind of situation, but there is like a it's forcing itself into Bast's mind, and she has been trying to like figure that out, control it, maybe at least subdue it so that she's not bothered by this. At least, Sam, am I getting that right? That vibe for Bast? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's your action.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I don't think I have anything valid here for a bonus action other than I'm blind and deafened, so I can't really. Yeah, never mind. I'll wait until I'm out of this weird dream funk.
Okay. So back to this is done. So Bast.
I'm gonna do something a little stupid.
Okay.
We love a silly moment.
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Ooh.
Level 3. They're in me now, right?
Not quite.
Not quite?
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they?
They like the physical form you see is like just a few feet away from you. But like this is a mental struggle. You can feel that. I have a hard time describing this. So like what you see is just like call it like a personification. I can't think of a better word. Of like the mental battle that you're having.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna ping Shatter and see how you feel about this.
All
I'm
right.
still gonna cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they have to make a con save.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, they made that, and I did not.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's see.
Well, someone
Actually,
rolled the natural 20.
actually,
Yeah.
let me see if I made that save.
I believe that
I did not.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
Wait.
I'm
I mean,
down
there's-
20.
There's still 10.
Yeah, because I did it close enough to myself to try to get them out and away from me.
Oh no, you can.
No, I can
is
do it.
space
They're far enough away from me.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
space enough that you could split that difference.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're good.
Okay.
But
So
you can still
so
roll the
they take
damage,
10
though.
points. They take 10
10?
points of necrotic damage is what I'm doing.
Okay. Wait, why is it necrotic?
Because with shatter, can I just ping it?
Yeah.
Shoot, no, I can't. Why can't I ping it? There we go. Nah, stop it.
Do you have something
There
that
you go.
changes?
Right.
allows
you to
it's
change
normally
the-
supposed to be thunder. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, shatter is just thunder damage. The other one that I was looking at, you can choose between. So never mind.
Okay.
This one is thunder damage.
Okay. Okay, you can tell that this has, we'll say, harmed this entity a bit.
Mm.
Like, that is in your favor, what you just did.
Okay.
There isn't any chance that this entity is a creature made of inorganic material, is there?
Yes, with a question mark. Why?
Because
Because they
for-
roll at disadvantage.
yeah, because they would have rolled at a disadvantage. For example, if it was stone, crystal, or metal,
Yeah.
was the example it gave.
Yeah.
Oh man, every question you guys ask is helping me fortify the
Yeah.
the writing of this. We're gonna have to say yes.
Great.
So let's
Okay.
reroll
Disadvantage
that.
that shit, baby.
Hell yeah.
You want less than a 14.
That's still a nope. So
Yep.
okay, they still only take 10. That's fine.
Okay. You're gonna have this moment right after you cast that shatter that like I need to word this not poorly. There's like an augmentation to your mind and body happening right now. You're at a point where you understand it's happening. You're at a point where like you know you have basically one more shot at getting it under control or something chaotic happens to you. And like by chaotic I mean like fully out of your control.
Okay.
Make a constitution save, please. Okay. And now it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Oh. Uh, well,
Oh, sorry. No, it's Pumpkin's turn.
I was gonna say I
Completely.
didn't think so.
My bad. Pumpkin.
Okay. I am going to snap myself out of this beast sense thing. 'Cause I think I want to say. How long does it even last? Oh, up to an hour. Weird. Okay, cool. That's terrifying. I'm gonna snap myself out of it because I've now seen what is offending my dear friend Bust. And I'm going to. What do I do here? I want to say that Pumpkin carries something on her, like, random little trinket belt of stuff that the kids have given her, too.
Okay.
And gonna try and, like, use that in some capacity. I would imagine that she's got, like, a mixture of random bullshit, like, stuff to do with sounds, stuff to do with, like, all kinds of different senses. So maybe there's like a little vial with like some spices that what's his name? Nathan? The
Yes.
husband? Yes, okay, perfect. That he would use to like cook or something. Just always carries that because it's like a very familiar, very comforting scent. So she's gonna try and use that as like smelling salts while mimicking the voice of her children in like a cacophony of like, "Mom, wake up."
Okay. Let's have you make. What do I do for that? I
Enjoy
like
the
it.
challenge.
Persuasion?
It's double-edged sword skill challenges. Like, it's great that players come up with super creative things to do, but then I gotta also be like, what do we do for that?
No, what is it?
Actually, yeah, let's make it another Constitution save in the sense that you are helping her in a battle of Constitution.
Constitution save. You got it.
Yeah.
21.
Okay. You'll see that she physically calms down and like relaxes. She's not like clenched fists rigor anymore, writhing in her sleep. She is now breathing again and seems relaxed to you. But is not awake. She's just in a deep sleep now. Sam, your turn.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Odysseia has buffs. She's also awake and in initiative. Can she hear this happening?
No, this is in a completely separate room and there's minimal noise at most. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like several levels separated and
Like a different wing of the hospital kind of situation.
Yeah.
I was just like, I have guidance. I can
No,
help.
That's
Yeah.
a fair question,
No.
but yeah, there's no way that you would be aware
Okay,
of this
that's all.
happening. Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Okay. This is my last ditch. I am going to inspire myself. And then
Athletics.
I do. So I'm going to Bardic Inspiration myself. Is it still smiling?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I am going to run directly at it, two-fisted, two-handed, with my trident, and stab it straight in the smile.
All right.
I get 2 tries because I have 2 attacks per.
Yep.
So, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. So, oh, don't be a dick now. Are you kidding me? Is my trident not gonna roll for us? Okay, of course it's not.
Yeah, I pre-checked all of my stuff before we started playing because I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this bullshit.
Okay,
So
so
it might
everything
still show
is
up in D&D Beyond though.
no, there's nothing on my trident that is clicking. So here we go. We're just gonna roll a d20 and we'll add 7 to that. Woof. Okay. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Does 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. So then we roll a 12. And we add 3 to that. Whoa,
Bummer.
Jesus.
My God.
So that's 4. We will do one more attack with that trident. That's a 1.
It's not
Oh,
even worth
no.
it to use Bardic Inspiration. That's fucking insane.
Okay.
Do you have
Sam.
accent search?
Oh my god.
No.
We need a sage cleanse or something here.
I
don't
don't.
know, man.
Happening.
I
What did
don't
you
have
do to the
action
face?
surge right now.
It's because Justin rolled a natural 20. I think that's what it had. It
Probably.
was going to come up sometime, and I
mean,
think now is the
this-
time that all of those 20s we kept rolling.
This
The
will be
balance is finally
very
correct.
interesting. The combination of my nat 20 and your rolls at best with a finishing it with a nat 1. That's going to be very
no.
interesting.
No. I hate this.
Anxiety.
I don't
Okay.
want this to happen.
This is going to
Sam,
sound
your
kind of
face.
abstract, but Sam, I will have more stuff for you before next session.
Oh shit.
You are afflicted by the sin of sloth.
Yo.
And I use that wording for very specifically. But we are going to be out of initiative now. The shadow, you figure, like, it takes that first hit, and then your second one just completely whiffs. And it's like in a fight where like two people are engaged in battle and one person just completely misses and the other in that moment sees an opportunity to just like make a deadly strike.
Oh, you mean what didn't happen at the Logan Paul
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get me started.
fucking fight?
That was bullshit. I hated
He
that.
should have murdered that child. Anyway,
Logan,
sorry, I'm done.
external
My bad.
Hashtag rigged. Anyway, it's very much like that, but in your mind. And now it's like in your temple, you just kind of have this nagging pinch always for now. Other than that, Pumpkin, you realize that like Bost seems okay now. She's breathing and relaxed and clearly sleeping. We're gonna go to the whole group now. Since this is technically before you rest, was there anything that anybody wanted to do before actually resting?
Oh god. I'm just gonna remain awake and watching Bost the entire night. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sit there, remaining sentinel, just chilling.
'Kay.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I also don't have anything in particular.
Sam and party as a whole, I want to reiterate nothing coming from me as a punishment.
Mhm.
We're just the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah. No, and this
Um,
is interesting because Boss is the only one so far who has turned down the gift.
Right.
I mean, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Alaska was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Didn't fully turn it down
But
though.
Yeah, but there was more in that, I feel like.
True. Anyway, yeah. Anything else? Pumpkin's in Sentinel mode.
Sounds like it. Big fat no.
Okay. So now you can actually have your long rest. Sam, you wake up like if cats could have bags under their eyes, you would be like Tom from Tom and Jerry trying to hold your eyelids up with tape, like this kind of thing. You awaken with 2 levels of exhaustion.
Christ.
That's ability checks and slowed.
Yes.
Yeah. Or ability checks and half movement.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big yacht on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, the morning is yours. What does everybody want to do?
Well, Alaska had a super chill night, so she's just gonna be downstairs, like
Yeah,
drinking a
just-
coffee, snacking on a brekkie.
We're probably just yapping back and forth because nothing happened else,
Yeah.
so we're probably just to,
Yeah, just talking philosophy of governmental structures.
it's not. It's not ethical. It's just not. Why can't and then just fully
I was-
filling the mansion.
I was saying this to a friend of mine this week when I was like breaking down the like 3 different characters that I thought were portions of Alaska, being like 45% Indiana Jones, 45% like George Clooney from the Monuments Men, and then 10% Killmonger. I think that Kazan is like 90% Killmonger and 10% somebody that built it for Jill Stein. We're like not technically wrong, but like every way that you think of to get there is incorrect.
It's the 90% Killmonger and then like it's only 30% Killmonger and 20% Bud Puppy from Dimension 20's Fantasy High. I like the two
Sure.
main influences there.
How's your thoughts, man? Yeah, just having a chill, so totally normal morning on like just prepping. I think the 2 of us for the Astral Sea.
What is to come?
Yeah, I mean, space seems pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a fun time.
Forgot about
What
the
did see
Astral
a dog
Sea.
for the first time? Dying or not?
Oh yeah, because I got shown a havoc, whatever that means. Just like ribbons of a dying deity. So like, I mean, I've never met a deity. I know you're like the spawn of, Arathis. And that's kind of like a tough point for you. Are you gonna be like okay talking to a god?
I mean, it's not like a holy gods kind of thing. I just don't really know who he really is that much. He doesn't really get talked about, so we'll go in and we'll see kind of how it plays out. Yeah, it should be fine as long as there's no like we'll know when we see it if it's like this is a big red flag, like we here kind of thing, and that would be like the one.
Sorry, can I get the back half of that
part
last
they would
sentence
try-
again?
Sorry, yeah. He said, what are you doing? Fuck, what did I say? Oh no. He said, I'm getting meeting Havoc isn't like going to be a big deal unless there is like a red flag kind of situation. It's like, we need to get out of here. And that would be like the main thing that we have to do after that. Going in, nothing told me about.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Honestly, Havoc, just the name Havoc feels kind of like up your alley anyway. So maybe like don't think about him too hard. I don't know what that other thing in your brain is doing. Or if it's just literally not been long enough, looks at watch, has been a day, to really know what that other thing in your brain is doing.
I'm definitely more interested in this than what's going on with me right now than this whole dead god who probably died for a reason.
That
But that might change on our visit.
cool.
Lost. She's been sleeping for a long time.
I mean, she does finally not have to be around the kids. Like, I know that she's like super jazzed to get back to the family and feels like obligated to be here. And maybe we can have a talk with her about that. But I also wonder if like sometimes being in a bed by yourself again is like really fucking nice, you know? You got all that room to spread out. I wouldn't know. I literally constantly have room to spread out in a bed, but
I mean, the bed spread could be like a pot you like put on like the dirt floor and you could still spread out on. That's still makes a difference. Like,
exactly. Like
even if it is
I could spread out in a dog bed. I could spread out on a couch cushion. Like I don't require a lot of space.
And then this just keeps happening for as long as it keeps going on until somebody else comes in.
Exactly.
Jeez.
So whoever, yeah, we're just chatting at this point. There's nothing like important that we're not talking about. Just like you see the game yesterday, like that kind of stuff. So whoever is next.
I mean, Odyssea's probably like in the library while you guys are in the breakfast hall? I don't really understand the layout of this place. Where's the buffet?
Truly.
Everything that you've needed has been on this main level outside of like bedrooms. Be back here.
And probably like on a couch. That's where Alaska is.
I don't know if I pointed this out actually. Right here in the north end of the middle room is a stairway going up. And that leads to like the area you're in is more of like a receiving area, and like the focal point is this portal to pretty much anywhere basically. This goes upstairs to more of like a secluded lounge.
Oh, well, we're probably up there.
Yeah.
I can scoot you if you want.
Yeah. Oh, we're gone. Disappeared. There we are.
Pumpkin and Bost, are you guys doing anything different, or what's going on for you guys?
I mean, when I wake up, I'm just sort of trying to get my bearings, I think. And Pumpkin, are you all right? Did you sleep well?
You two here.
Sure. The screen is black. Where are we? Okay. We're way up here. Cool. I think Pumpkin's like at the bedside, maybe even like sitting on the like the nightstand or something, just in some little precarious spot, just watching over Bost. So any movement, any indication that she wakes up, and now her like asking if Pumpkin got any rest, she's just like still just like sitting there and staring. And in one of Boss Kid's voice will say, "Well, did you hurt yourself?"
Oh, darling. Oh. I will be fine. I'm sorry that you had to go through all that as well last night. Thank you for being with me. We should go down and inform the rest of the group about what happened. I'm not feeling my best today, but that happens sometimes, and we'll get through it. So let's go grab some breakfast, shall we?
She'll nod and take your hand. She'll also look equally tired. Maybe a little bit less tired, but you know.
Right. Then we go down for breakfast.
Okay, so you're joining the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's Jay here.
This is a stupid question because I know that I'm gonna have to roll for it and it's gonna be bad. But how soon is it that we realize like how tired these two look?
I was going to ask a similar question.
Yeah.
Bost, as honestly as you can think to answer this, would you be trying to hide the fact that you are so exhausted, or would you just be like obvious about it?
I would probably be trying to hide it a bit. But at a certain point, like 2 levels of exhaustion is a lot of exhaustion, you know, so she's probably yawning a bit, but you know, she's trying to hide it a little bit.
Okay. Then let's have you make a deception check.
Well, we all know that my checks have been shit.
Yeah, but if you're bouncing it off of my perception, you're probably going to be fine. That's the problem.
Odysseia.
Yes.
And Pumpkin. Yeah. And actually Kazan.
Your team, baby, let's go!
you and Kazan, like, just barely. It would take you a minute, but yeah, you guys would notice that, like, pretty much right away that Bost is, like, clearly did not get a good night's sleep.
But I also have every intention to tell the group everything when we sit down for breakfast.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah.
So, good morning, everyone. Are we planning on eating as a group, or has everyone already eaten? I don't exactly know what time it is at this point.
Yeah, we got a full English going on here. We got some bangers, there's some mash. I got a whole tomato right here. Yeah.
Does England exist here?
Fuck it. Yeah, why not?
I think the idea of an English breakfast is universal.
England is single, actually.
Yeah.
That's a really funny. Why not? It would be insane us to push it away from it with us.
All right. Well, for the sake of honesty, last night was a rough one. One of the sins came to me last night. The sin of sloth. This is why I've been so tired as of late. And let's just say I lost.
What does that mean? Are you feeling any particular way? Do you feel?
Well,
Because you look like hell. Apologies.
I feel a little bit like hell, but we'll get through it. They offered me I'm still apparently the sin would be able to help us with undeath. At this point, they haven't helped me much. So I declined. And they didn't take too kindly to that. So I don't think that I don't think I had much choice in the matter. I'm feeling a little foggy, and I might be stuck with him. So, if anyone else has made some deals or had interactions, it might be best to keep it above the table.
I mean, you already all know what happened with mine. I seem to be in control of it. It has, in fact, offered me a boon after I killed that guy too hard. I am not of the full understanding of what it is, and I would like to get into that once we have a little more time to get into things and we're not immediately about to hop off to a new plane. I would love to have a conversation with you about this, boss, and also other things in the form of transparency and honesty. But we don't got time for that right now. But as soon as we do, I think we're really going to delve into it, okay?
Sounds fantastic.
Great. Also, can we are any of the three wizards like around or in the room, or do we have like a bell where we could talk to them?
Mordenkainen and Illustrial are downstairs.
Sweet.
Tasha is still not there. You would have passed from your resting areas through that main area and seen them or not seen them, and then gone up to this area. So you are all just the five of you
Generally
in this room.
around. Okay. Then I'll also say, I wonder, since they've got so many other like cool magical things in this building, maybe there's like an extra potion of invulnerability wandering around that we could steal for the time being. Because it looks like you need it. And unfortunately, I could, if you were like having like, if you were like hungover or like something light, I could have popped that out of you, but I don't quite have the capabilities of killing an exhaustion yet, unfortunately.
Do you have the diamond dust for it?
I have diamond dust for it. Yeah, I just don't have the spell.
I could do that if you,
You have-
want.
You got greater?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. And she's like, opens up the giant bag, puts her hand in, thinks about it for a second, pops out a little packet of 100 diamond dust. 100 gold's worth of diamond dust. I got 4 more of these in here if we need to pump any more into you, baby. We're not gonna let you be this tired.
I do appreciate that.
I mean, if
Would
you're
you
feeling
pref-
saucy, we could just mix it into one of your tinctures.
That's what I was gonna ask. Would you make it to be students?
Oh.
See what else you get out of it. I don't
I
know
would
if you take your own tinctures. I don't know how that works.
What kind of saleswoman would I be if I didn't test out my own products? I trust my products. Are you kidding me?
Excellent.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. I'll pop it in a tincture.
I feel like it looks like that edible glitter that like bougie mixologists add to drinks.
I do a sprinkle of printing the instant greater restoration as I sprinkle the magic or the diamond dust into a tincture for you.
Nice. All
yeah.
right. Let's see this. So first off, that gets rid of one
One
level of
level.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
All right.
One level of exhaustion for you.
Yeah, and so if we
Great.
need it, I have 4 more charges. So let me pop one of those off of my list real quick.
And so 1 level of exhaustion just makes me slower.
It makes you disadvantage on ability checks,
Correct.
okay.
The second level was half speed.
Copy.
which is a bummer.
Yeah.
All right. So let's roll a d20. See what we got.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a 20.
18.
You will cast fireball forever.
And
She immediately
I'm sorry,
becomes small.
I missed it.
Or-
What was this for? This.
My
roll?
18 is for my tinctures.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, we decided to mix in the diamond dust, quote unquote, into the tincture.
Right. Excellent.
That's a vibe.
Is
I love
there syrup on this table somewhere? I just
Is there syrup on this table? And she passes over 3 different syrups.
no,
Like
no,
three
Isn't
gallons of
very-
syrup.
no, I
Birch
don't
syrup,
I don't
maple
want
syrup,
it.
date
I
syrup.
don't need it. I just my hands will be uncomfortably sticky for the rest of the day. That is the issue from the tincture.
Oh,
It's
no.
So funny.
That's an interesting product you have there, ma'am. Was that what you wanted for the day? Was to have sticky hands?
However, did it pass QA?
Yep.
Sometimes I think this was meant to be a moisturizer, but sometimes it just goes a little too far. And
I do think I have something that I can
no,
fix that.
but I actually don't think this is the tincture. I think it's from the syrup. I think the syrup just got. I think it. Yeah, that's what this is. This
Either
is
way,
just
she's
from
gonna
the syrup on the
she's gonna
table.
pull out a tinder box, which has just generally dusts in it, but it like I'm gonna assume one of them's kind of like a talc kind of baby powder sort of situation because talc removes stickiness.
Mhm.
So she's gonna be like, truly, if you put your hands in this neutralizes the sticky, so it's not sticky anymore. Because if you can't wash it off, because I mean there is a lot of syrup on this table, then this should still neutralize the sticky, so that your hands aren't still sticky.
Sure. And she puts it on, but then it just becomes like sort of an oobleck paste on her hands, and just yeah.
Wow, that's science
Yeah.
in a different way than I was expecting.
And so yeah, her hands are just slightly sticky.
Yeah, I
the rest of
unfortunately
the
don't have any
day.
baby wipes in my bag, so I guess maybe eat drier foods today. I don't know.
Thank you for the diamond dust.
course.
All right. Well, where are we off? Did anyone else have a sin situation last night?
A situation, that's what we're calling it now.
God damn it.
Intuition.
I didn't.
Yeah. I slept very peacefully last night.
All right. Well, then where are we going?
I had
What are we
something.
doing? Well, you could have spoken up.
I mean, she's doing that now.
Sorry, I'm still a little tired. When I'm
Do we need
tired,
to
I'm
pump you with
testy.
some more diamond dust to make your hands more sticky?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Please.
Would you like me to take
please,
one of your
Odysseia.
tinctures to like calm down the tincture-ness? Would that make you happier for this morning?
If you'd like.
Listen, I will only sometimes turn down a new food I've never tried. So,
Wait,
Sounds
you're
like
trying a tincture now?
yeah, I've been meaning to do it for a while. She is the foodie of the group.
You wanna go for it, Andrea?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
All right, roll a d20.
Big money whammies. 14.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, you don't need this one right now, so you're great. So,
What do you
because we
mean
just
by
had a long rest, so you don't need this one.
it gives you a long rest?
No,
Oh.
That would be crazy.
no, it does not.
What does it do?
You gain back one short rest ability because your
Ooh.
gut is feeling great.
That's fun.
That's really cute. We love a probiotic.
Yeah. So, you
Ooh.
can. Do
Tastes
you
like
want to roll
Activia.
again?
Sure.
You want to roll again, just
take
to
it.
get
It's
something?
like
This is-
Activia.
This is also happening as Odysseia is explaining what her
Yes.
not dream was like last night.
Yeah. Okay. You gain +1 charisma for an hour because your skin is glowing.
Oh, yeah.
God.
It's all that syrup.
Yep.
You just, yeah, it's all that syrup. You're sticky.
+1 to charisma. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
For an hour.
Well,
Actually,
let's
no,
fight
it's-
something fast.
It's a snail goo Korean face mask.
Yeah.
So good.
All right. So Odysseia,
Yes.
what's going on with you, my dear?
I interacted with a sin last night. and I was curious, so I let it in.
And are you closer to me or Alaska on the scale of letting it in? Of like
Oh.
controlling it, or it's just kind of there with you?
Well, I fully let it in, but now I control it.
Pumpkin's gonna look a little bit more tired as she like slinks into her chair.
Pumpkin's dealt with this sort of
Yeah.
shit so much before from Odysseus.
Absolutely. Not shocked, not surprised, just
Over the table. Don't ask her what it does yet.
No, we're good.
I was like, how do I ask further questions without like putting Jason on the spot right now?
Yeah, that is a level of me on the spot that I would not do it justice compared to what it should be. So I'm just gonna ask for mercy in that department for today.
I think also she's kind of keeping it close to her chest because like she doesn't like being asked about things. Like this is a woman who spent a lot of her time alone. And so it's this thing of like, I'm just doing it. I have it, it's under control. More will come up when necessary.
Okay.
And
I think that's
Did you
also part
feel-
of like the greediness of it, of like kind of wanting to keep it to herself right now.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
you
because
don't-
we don't even know at this point. We don't even know what your
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Go ahead, Logan.
I was just gonna say, so you don't feel worse for wear anyway? You were the same as you were yesterday, as far as we know?
As far as I know, I'm the same. I know that it doesn't control me. And I
Does-
know that I have it.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Would you mind sharing that with the group?
It seems to be greed. A sister of gluttony, if you will.
I mean, yeah.
I think it will help us. I don't know if we're friends.
I mean, I believe in the same boat. I also don't think that we're friends necessarily, me and Gluttony, but I have it. We've seen already what it has done for me. And again, I believe that we will talk more about it once we have the time to kind of delve into it a little bit more. I see, Boss, you are not comfortable with the sin that has chosen you, and we will fix that. We will work on that in a way that it becomes comfortable, or at least not comfortable. It's gonna. I truly believe that everything's going to be okay.
I think my sin's a little bitch who sucker punched me in my sleep.
Well, then what you need to do, sucker punch that bitch back the next time you go to sleep. We'll pump you up before you get there. You're gonna be fine.
I wonder if we could just like do like a little ritual in your room to give you as much power as you could want, and then you just fight it in your sleep.
I tried that last night. It
Yes, but you tried that on your own and not with a team. There is no alone in team.
You're technically not incorrect.
Yeah, I know. I can do so much spelling.
so that leaves us with Pumpkin.
She's just like very lazily cutting some pancakes. Just like the tired
Oh
of
my.
like just kind of poking food around a plate without actually eating it. Very slowly consuming. Just looks up. Whatever
Who's-
can you mean, darling?
Who's been visiting you?
She'll just shake her head.
Odyssey is gonna message Pumpkin and just say, I can control mine, but I know one came for you. Are you safe? And since it's message, you can respond however you want.
Yeah. I didn't sleep last night
Why didn't you
So it
sleep
didn't-
last night?
because of Bost.
You didn't sleep at all?
No.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
Did you
Yeah,
make
I-
a
level of
Constitution
exhaustion.
save?
No, I just took a level of exhaustion, but I can do that
Oh.
if you want.
I mean, if you just want to take it, that's fine. Technically, it's just a Constitution save to see if you become exhausted.
I don't mind taking it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Unless you lose a fight with the Sin of Sloth, then you pick 2.
Fair, I guess. I have something up my sleeve for exhaustion anyway, so we're fine.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
was
Yeah.
I would have made Kazan offer it if you wanted to, but if you don't, then I won't.
I would have offered another one because I was like, I'm gonna volunteer
Yeah.
another one.
Listen, we're the fucking community twins over here. Like, we're gonna make sure everybody's okay first.
Very much so. My fifth level spell slots be damned. Everybody.
If that was an actual offer, she would deny it.
Okay.
Would or wouldn't? I didn't hear that.
She would, yeah, she would push back on it. Like,
We're gonna have to hide the diamond dust in your food.
It's
Kidding.
insane.
No, I'm totally kidding.
Coffee. Insane. Oh my god. Well, if you ever change your mind, we have cards available to you.
well, I need to consider it. You'll be the first to hear about it.
There's so much syrup on this table. How did it get
I think it's like an IHOP situation where you've got like normal syrup, and then you've got like blueberry syrup, and then you've got like raspberry syrup, and they just like bring all of them out so you can like really like mess up a.
None of these lids are like, and then I like dangle it over my plate, and I'm not even holding the button like, to like run it out. It's just like looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Greatest wizards of our age, they really do not have syrup technology down.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm also just realizing we went a little longer than I intended before our first break.
Sure.
So
Okay.
let's pause there for a moment. We will be right back.
Okay.
like your
okay.
stats are so high that you're just like, oh, but I've literally never left a library, so I don't know how to push this spell harder than a 3rd level.
You
Yeah.
just have like a
Absolutely.
massive window of
Oh,
nothing
that's
but a
kind of
tiny
cool
bucket.
though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I guess. Yeah.
so here's the deal. We're having it. I went for our audience. I went to live for this because A, I've always liked to do this, and B, we've gotten many comments on our content and in real life from people who say they appreciate having this kind of discussion and like figuring things out with the players live.
Nice.
So let's do that.
Yeah.
So Vic, you had a question about how your spells should work because you've multi-classed. You're a 6-in-1, 6 bard, 6 cleric, and we're trying to figure out why is it that you can only cast up to 3rd level spells, but you have spell slots up to what is it, 6?
6.
But you don't. But you shouldn't have. Do you have slots up to 6, or do you just?
Yes.
She has yes, she
Really?
has slots up to 6, but she cannot know any spells above base level 3.
Sure.
In other words, she can only upcast to 6. She can't cast any spells that are above level 3.
I mean,
Is
and
it-
I also feel like that makes sense because like you've only
Yes.
spent X amount of time in each place.
Yes. So that is like you're up to 6 in slots because of just your base level.
Sure.
But there could probably be a better way to say this. I don't mean this to sound like you punish yourself, but you have
Yeah, go for it.
basically limited yourself by not more leaning into one versus another. So I can't really do anything to change that, but Ash, I'm going to use Is from our last campaign as an example. Ash at one point in the campaign was she started as one class and was like, can we just like full send it into something else? And we came up collectively with a fun interaction to make that happen. And that was to the tune of like fully coming out of one class and into another. So if you decide now or at any point, like while we're going through the campaign, that you want to just like full siphon out of one into another, what have you, I don't care what the reason is. I'm down to make it happen.
Okay.
Because the last thing I would
Sick.
want is for any player to just be like, I'm stuck with this character and I'm not having fun with it. So let's flip the other side of that and say, let's make it fun to change it.
Okay.
what I mean?
Cool. Yeah, I guess I remembered Andrea talking about how some of her spells worked at one point, and I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
curious about it.
I will say
Okay,
though that
that's all.
like because of the way that we, I guess in some ways misinterpreted the like how we were playing warlock spells in the last one. I believe that nerfed all of my warlock spells because then it made it really hard for me, the player, to want to use them because they were forced to be at such a high level. So I never
Yeah.
cast anything above like a 6th level, even though
okay.
I was a level 20 character. So I think honestly, like I didn't know that you had the high slots available. I thought you were just doubled of slots from 1st to 3rd. So I'm like, I personally don't see a problem with it. You can just like absolutely bitch slap somebody with a word of radiance at 6th level.
I guess the main thing is that I do not have greater restoration.
I mean,
Right.
fair, but
And-
we do have of
yeah.
5 characters, we've got one with it, which is still solid.
Hmm
I will
The other-
eventually have it because I'm a paladin.
Yeah, the other one is I found Word of Recall, which is crazy and seems to work cross-planar.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
yes.
bananas.
And I was like, that could be helpful.
It's an emergency. Get all of us out of there now.
Yeah.
And since you've
So-
created yourself as an emergency ambulance,
Look, hey, additional magical secrets are good.
I know magical secrets are dope.
Yeah.
That is
Here's
So-
every spell that exists. Pick 2.
So again, in conclusion, and this applies to everybody, if you ever are like, I'm just not happy with this, let's actually make it part of our story to change it. And I'm totally down to do that. We had a whole ass character arc out of it last time. Like it was great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
It was
It
so
was-
cool.
It was great. It hurt me in my body because I was afraid of what was happening to Iz.
Yep.
When all it was, hey, rogues are cool. Hey, this subclass for rogues came out from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything or whatever. This seems neat. Also, I've just been invited into the Warlock Club, so I kind of want to do that. Because that's the thing with multiclassing, is that you're going to have benefits from both classes, but you are going to stunt yourself a little bit, because you can
Right.
see when you're
Yeah.
going to level up, oh, these are the things that I can get later on. And I saw all this cool shit from the Warlock class, and I was like, well, I'm never going to be able to get that because I'm 5 levels in Rogue. This sucks.
Right.
Wait a second. Hey, Magic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What can we do here?
Well, we did
Exactly.
something similar with Terran too, because Tasha's came out. I immediately picked a Tasha's subclass because it was Unearthed Arcana, but everybody knew it was going to go Tasha's. So I
Yeah.
immediately picked College of Eloquence and was like, "We're here, we're done, we're good."
Mhm.
You, I believe, picked a different
I was
cleric
I,
subclass.
Mhm.
I started off as a light domain, and then Punch just came out, and I was like,
Yeah.
And it works so well. The Twilight
It did.
subclass is so sick.
Yeah. And then, like 2 months later, I watched a Dungeon Dudes video, and one of them was like, "The 2 things I will never allow in the game because they're absolutely overpowered are College of Eloquence and Twilight Domain." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
did we
yeah.
did we ruin the game because we're both too good?"
No, it was great.
Emphasized it.
I know.
If we had any other like character class combination, we would have not been nearly as well if we had the same exact situations.
Yeah.
Like I think we because those ones.
We would have actually spent time in any of those dungeons, you mean?
Instead of like, hey, we killed a dude. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, are
We're
you
done.
supposed to be here? Yes. Okay.
Sick.
All right. Anywho,
Did you guys order a traveling circus by chance?
Jesus, that one. Holy cow. All right,
It's never
anyway.
it's never not worked for Sam, and that's the
Correct.
funniest thing. It's
That's
in
the
a
best
second
part.
campaign, it has still never not worked for her.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's get back to this one.
Okay. I guess we'll play these super cool characters.
Reminiscing is
instead.
great.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope I didn't kill the conversation by taking us to break, but you generally you guys have been talking about the sins that are happening and kind of getting some insight into that. So please continue as you would like.
It was kind of a Odysseus trying to talk to Pumpkin and Pumpkin being like, "No, thank you." And I feel like that's how we kind of ended it. So
Yeah,
Alaska's got nothing else.
I've also got nothing else.
I mean, yeah, I had asked Pumpkin if she knew what sin she was dealing with, and she kind of shrugged it off. So that was really my question.
Okay.
So I guess the next step is, all right, folks, where are we going today?
I believe we're going to go meet a god in the Astral Sea.
You see that constellation up in the sky? Yeah, that one. The one that looks like a plow. We'll go there someday.
I agree, Pumpkin.
Ash,
Let's
I'm
get going.
sorry, I gotta put you on blast right now. I messaged Ash last week, but we have gotten compliments on social media and on YouTube for Ash's interpretation of a Kenku, and it's just so fucking fantastic. We love it.
And she was so good at playing a Kenku. We love it every time.
I'm just a big weirdo. God
Terrible.
damn
Yeah,
it.
you're in the right place, baby.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Love it. Okay. Sorry, continue.
I agree, my dear. It's time to get going.
All right, let's all head down
Packing
the stairs and
montage.
say bye to the wizards too.
Yeah. Oh,
Because one of them is not there.
She's probably working off the exhaustion.
Do they still have the creepy book just like out in the open somewhere?
no.
What do they do?
So,
Truly.
So when Illustrial, I'll move you guys down here, by the way. When
Oh, no.
Illustrial like finished her thing, I'm gonna call it ritual. The book like dropped, but was still like hovering over the table, like the desk. And then they tucked it into a like a compartment of this desk. So it's like there. You've seen where it is, but you can't physically see the book.
Okay. I get. Okay, that's fine. If I can't see it, then it's object permanence and does not exist.
Great.
I believe we destroyed the book already, guys.
You did it! Hell yeah!
Good morning, you two. We're about to wander through this portal to the astral plane. Do you guys have any, I don't know, any words of wisdom, maybe, or any thoughts, or like I don't know, a potion that's really good for astral stuff?
Astral stuff, and
I mean, it's
Mordenkainen's gonna kind of hurriedly walk over and be like, "What?"
oh, were you not around for that conversation yesterday? Yeah. So
I was not.
I was holding, long story short, holding the rod. My god showed up together. They told me that we have to go to the Astral Sea and potentially visit Havoc, who is just like a ribbon thread of a dead god. Anyway, we're gonna go do that.
He's going to like rush over, like in between you and the portal, and just like look at the portal and back to you, like. So you saw this? You literally saw this?
I mean, maybe not with
Yeah.
my eyes, but like with my brain, yeah.
He's gonna look at the portal again, and anybody that's following his gaze will see, instead of like the usual kind of nothingness mirror that ripples when you have gone through it before, it's like a window into what looks like space, like this like pink purple stars all over the place, cloudy mist,
Yeah, it looks
random
just like that.
objects flowing around, and he's just doing this, like looking at that, looking at you, and then he looks at it again and says, "I can't see it." Huh.
And does anyone else see it? You guys see that, right? That it just looks like it's the outside?
All 5 of you can see it.
Okay.
Illustrial is has been more calmly walking over,
Sure.
and kind of like takes one extended gaze at where the portal is, and then back to you, and just shakes her head.
Yeah, that's why we were the ones that were wished for. She's gonna start walking towards the portal.
You'll hear them kind of like quickly and generally discuss like quick thoughts, like, oh, maybe that's just a property of the rod itself, or maybe it's the mark of Vecna, and stuff like that.
Sorry.
I think I would kind of like as we were about to walk up to the portal, I was gonna like stop and her for a second and go to Illustrial and Mordenkainen and say, I know that you're very busy right now, but would you upon our return or sometime thereafter maybe be able to find some diamond dust that we could that we'd be able to use in future events for spells like restoration?
Diamond dust, easy. Yes, of course. Oh,
Thank
and
you so much.
as far as advice, Astral Sea.
Aren't you guys like, aren't your brains full of books? Like, you don't just have something like off the top of your head?
Yeah, he's like fumbling with his thoughts to like blurt it out. He says, "Oh, you'll be able to breathe. It won't look like it, but you can breathe just fine. You can walk and run as normal, but if you find yourself just floating anywhere, you can Just think your movement, make it happen, and be careful for all manner of creature that simply just want to eat anything they come across.
Alaska's right here.
Got her.
I was thinking how to, I like it's good. Yeah.
Watching. Like,
She's gonna be like, hey, you piece of shit, and then just start walking through the portal. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
As I walk past, I'm gonna say, Morty, Lusty, it's been lovely as
Lusty.
always.
less.
Tell me they're not fucking.
Oh my god.
It's been lovely as always. The bed was wonderful and the meal was absolutely scrumptious. Tell Tasha we said hello. Hopefully we will be back soon. Yes, thank you so much for the accommodations.
Of course, yes. Please, you should be able to come back whenever you're able, and best of luck.
Absolutely, we'll see you soon. And I grab Pumpkin's hand with my sticky hand and walk with her.
Excellent.
Actually, I try to shake their hands first. Yeah.
Weirdly enough,
Oh,
it's
just
just a
man.
sticky.
Just give them that like handshake with the pat, Thank you so much for having us here,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're off into the portal.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Alaska's gonna go last, basically make sure everybody gets through safe, and then I'm gonna be like, you might want to check on that table. It was really sticky for some reason, and then hop through.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me get a couple things here.
Do we think we're gonna end up in like pure actual sea or on a boat? Because didn't she also see a boat?
Yeah,
Like a ship?
So as you approach the portal, you can see like straight forward into this void. And like straight ahead of you is this floating body from like super far away. And you can see like very, very tiny, like 3 chunks of what look like a ship at sea, but like smashed into 3 different pieces on this body. So then when you walk through the portal, you actually immediately just start plummeting toward that scene.
I would like to think, because Morning kind of said you could just think and your movement would be better. I would think about more peaceful, like floating as opposed to like just getting rocket shunted into this area.
So the rest of you, as you go in, you'll see like all of you. Like I said, it's like you step through the portal and you're just like free falling. And you'll see Kazan just like stop and kind of float in a spot. And I do want to describe this too. So I want to read this because it's frankly beautiful. This is a doorway into a silver clouded void with lucent wisps of white and gray fog swirling in the distance among pinpricks of starlight. For the split second that you walk through the door and you start plummeting, you have no sense of direction at all, save for this body right in front of you. Clouds are shifting around you, and you can see as you're free falling that like this body is absolutely massive. We're talking like hundreds of miles in length and width. So this ship is just like 3 tiny specks right next to each other on this body.
The description of it reminds me of, for anyone who saw the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, Nowhere, where it's like an entire like city built in the head of a Titan or whatever.
Dead God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dead God.
Yep.
Crazy pants.
I know there's kind of like nothing, but I wanted to leave like the opportunity if
okay.
anybody wanted to do something or or what have you.
Could I catch somebody who's also falling? Like plummeting as I catch
You
myself?
want to try to
Yeah.
catch someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Who?
Alaska's gonna fall like a fucking brick out of a window. Like,
All right, make an athletics check, Kazan, to see if you can catch
Okay.
Alaska.
Athletics?
oh, I
Yep.
mean, I was gonna say don't try and catch me. Catch literally anyone else. She's fine falling like a brick through a window.
Oh.
How many people is it? I'll roll a d4 if it's 4.
I know I'm not gonna hurt myself that much. It's very like she just like gracefully like, you're a table sticky, and then just like falls backwards to the portal.
You do that for the
The zinc.
Going straight down at first.
Yep.
Athletics. Where is that? It's in the A's because it starts with an A. 5.
Ooh. Okay,
Hey.
so who did you try to grab?
Let's roll a d4. 4. Who's fourth in line for me on the team? 1, 2, 3. I'm lost. Probably.
Okay, so Bost, when you go through the portal, you see Kazan kind of like just catch midair, and turn around and like try to grab you as you're free falling. And Kazan, you like catch one of her legs, but you're not able to like figure out stopping the momentum. So it's kind of like one of those yanks. Like imagine the old cartoon, somebody getting yanked off stage with a cane, sort of thing.
I'm thinking like Charlie Chaplin, where he like grabs the back of the bus and he like gets pulled with it.
Yes.
And then I just free fall again.
Okay, so as you guys are like free falling and getting closer and closer, or slowly floating in some cases, getting closer and closer to this this body, you're gonna notice like 2 of the stars off in the distance this direction seem like they're getting bigger and they're wiggling.
Okay. That's scary.
Hmm.
Oh my god. My own general fear of very large things and space combining is like.
Oh no.
It's okay.
I mean, if it helps, the spider dragon spitting out tiny spiders is a literal actual nightmare of mine. So
We're just.
I guess we're
confronting our
hitting
phobias.
everybody's deep dark fears today.
guess
this-
so.
in this campaign.
At least we're not alone. But we're like literally just like floating out this way.
Yep.
Cool, creepy, dope. You know what? Pumpkin's gonna seize the opportunity and pretend like they're actually flying. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Cute.
Has Bost or Odysseus seen you do this before? Because you can't actually fly, right?
Cannot actually fly. I would like to say that in some form of adventures that they've been on in either capacity with Odysseus or with Bost, there have been chances where they've been in like some big creepy underwater scenario and kind of used that as an opportunity to do that. Or maybe they were like free falling from something at one point and she would try and fly, but this is probably a little bit different since she can actually control what is actually happening.
Odysseus absolutely cast Featherfall on her. Like, this is a thing they would do. Be like, jump! Ah!
Yep. It's so cute.
Nice. So yes, if it wasn't clear from how I said it as Mordenkainen, in the Astral Sea, you can walk and run as normal when you're on a surface with gravity that you would normally walk or run on, but you can also just basically, when you're not in a certain amount of gravity, you can just basically project yourself. You just think your movement as you're just floating in space.
Fun. Cool.
All right, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Go.
Not cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're in space. 20.
18. We're not.
Those are
we're
3
not
solid
hor-
numbers so far.
Yup.
No.
Oh my
Guys,
god, Bost. Oh.
Wait, what's first level of exhaustion? I always forget.
Disadvantage
You
on
just-
you
ability
just
checks.
gotta shake them out. You're just shaking them out. Sam,
Okay, it's
just
just
shaking them
ability
out.
checks. They're different with the 2024 thing. It has both options.
Hold on.
There.
So
Oh.
that's not even my disadvantage roll. That's just my first roll. Let's.
Yeah.
Can we go?
God
Lord?
damn it.
Oh, bummer.
God damn it.
On
Court.
the
Unfortunate.
disadvantage.
You have advantage, or you have disadvantage on wisdom. Oh, right, because it's save.
Oh, it's
I
on
thought
Right?
it was ability checks. Is it
Oh, it's
save
just
too?
ability checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
saving throws is level 3.
Oh yes, yeah,
So
just
it's
ability
only
check.
a 2.
Okay.
It's still just
Yeah,
a 2.
it's still just a 2.
Just that.
It's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so all of you would notice that Bost, like in being caught by, kind of caught by Kazin, like they're trying to, right the ship, so to speak, for themselves, and then Bost just like looks down basically toward this body and just stops moving and stops moving her like limbs and starts floating that direction in kind of like a trance.
I just realized we're just kind of like in the air.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna give myself the frightened condition because Hazen is definitely frightened.
I will give you that as soon as or whenever you are within 10 feet of Alaska, you cannot be frightened because of her aura.
Well, okay, and yeah, the frightened, that's going to be for like specifically people or creatures, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can absolutely role play it out that you're like freaking out about being this far away from like land.
So also that had a point. I didn't just want to say that. So with that, I don't know if this would be like into Host floating towards this thing in a trench.
Okay.
So wait, we fall? Are we still following, or are we doing a float now?
That is entirely your choice. Do you want to just like free fall down to this area that you know you're going to, or do you want to like controlled float? Like,
I think Alaska will try and controlled float once she gets closer, but
Okay.
like doesn't see like now I'm just getting there faster,
okay.
And then yeah, I would start to controlled float once I get closer, like a feather fall situation.
Okay.
Hostage just dropping like a brick because she don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yup. So the rest of you will see both of them just kind of straight up plummeting toward this body. Is everybody
What's up with these wiggly stars, by the way?
that is still like way off in the distance. But nothing's changed. Just kind of look like they're vibrating, I should say. Okay, so as you guys get to the surface here, I want to show you this.
Cool things to show.
Whoa! Hell yeah!
Holy
So this is
crap.
the wreckage of a ship on the body of this god, and like the whole ribbony description is like spot on.
Nice.
It's so
Like,
cool.
on the ground, it looks like you're in this weird, like rocky. It's rock but ribbons. I don't know how else to describe it.
Sure.
You can tell that it's like hardened flesh and sinew of the physical being that was/is this god. And the ship is in 3 different pieces across it. But as you guys get to that surface, these Bost is gonna like turn around and start floating kind of the wrong way. And I need everybody to make one more wisdom saving throw except Bost.
I'm gonna go. Boss, the body's this way.
24.
Wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh no. Fun.
All right. Alaska, you say, boss, it's this way, and then you get like just a gloss over of your eyes, and you start floating the same direction she is. The rest of you will notice that the wiggling stars have gotten much bigger, and they're not like wiggling anymore; they're swaying.
What?
Um,
Why did my eyes get knocked over? Because I have things such as advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic.
This is not a spell.
Okay.
It
It said
is a-
magic. The
Oh, that's
word
right.
is magic.
We have had that discussion.
Yes, which
let's-
is, and I also technically added +4 to that because of my aura, which
Right.
it doesn't actually add.
So roll one more time. If you get another nat 1, you are charmed. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh my god.
Why would you say it? Why would
Hold,
you say
please.
You
There's-
manifested that
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I think there's a reason why I can't be though, right?
This session has been wild with the rolls. Holy shit.
That's
Oh
so
my
funny.
God.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Hold on, let me go through my
you did this.
auras. +4 resistance to spells. I can't be frightened. Well, fuck snacks, team.
Heck. Heck on a stick.
That's still, it's still a 12.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Hang on one second.
Magic, why did you say it?
Come on, buddy. Let's go look at
Right.
a knot body.
'Cause
Yeah.
He's scuffing the rolls. That's what he's doing. I'm just kidding.
Oh man. Okay.
Jesus H. Christ.
You will all notice that you are being approached by these motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Eee.
Hell yeah, anglerfish.
Oh my god.
Star
Is it
anglers.
little
Nightmare.
spanglers?
Oh, I don't-
Space.
Looking at-
And we need to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Oh. I see. no.
I mean, some of us do.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
are we rolling initiative?
Everyone, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will eventually be not in it. Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this image on the screen for audience. For you guys, we have to full theater of the mind this. There's no map because you're floating in space. It's like
Cool.
You guys fucked up so bad that there's not even a map for it.
Okay. Damn, Odysseus.
She's here, she's ready.
Yeah.
Another
She's-
point, by the way. Can you like
What?
roll that?
What's that?
A crit on initiative?
Oh,
Yeah.
That is 3 today. We've got 3 crits and 3 nat 1s, right?
What is happening?
yeah. This is wild.
Dice roll, and that's what happens.
15. Pumpkin, where are you? 11. All right. Did I get that right? Okay, yes. Alaska, these two monstrous fish with anglers that have clearly been trying to bring you guys in, and it looks like it's working on 2 of you.
Alaska or
Uh,
Odysseus?
Sorry, Odysseus. What do you want to do?
So I'm fighting these?
Yeah, you're
yes.
first in initiative. How
Okay, so
far from
this
us
is full
are
theater
they?
of the mind. We're gonna say everything. They're within 120 feet of everybody, and then, like I said, full theater of the mind. So if you're trying to do anything intentional with like distancing, just speak it into existence, and we'll make it happen. But otherwise, you're about 120 feet away at this point.
Manifest it like magic did with that natural one.
Yeah. Wild.
They're 120 feet?
Yes.
Jesus, do I even have anything that's 120
That's
feet?
usually the max for spells is 120.
I know, I didn't re-up my spells though for this today.
But you
so.
could also, if you, in general with charmed, if you fucking bonk someone that's charmed, they usually uncharm their brains.
Oh, Alaska,
Which
you're
she
charmed.
would know.
Yes, and Alaska's charmed right now.
Yep, my eyes are glossy.
Cool. Hang on a second. Sorry. I wasn't expecting to go first. I truly have nothing right now. I'm so sorry. I guess Odysseus is going to see that Alaska is charmed. Is anyone else charmed or just Alaska?
Fast.
Alaska and Bast.
Fucking Christ. Can I... Odysseus is going to grab Alaska, who's terminal velocity, as much as possible, if that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And just shake her, be like, snap out of it! And then
Okay.
as that's happening, if I can also do a spell, she's going to do a spell. I don't know if that's too many things.
No, I think that's all right. Yeah.
Okay. Then she's going to, because the only thing I have, she's going to cast a second level guiding bolt. So she's going to grab
Okay.
us, snap out of it, and then just fling her hand at one of these things and cast a guiding bolt.
Okay.
At a second level, which is, 23
23 will hit.
and 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
And
Advantage on effective.
as a bonus action, she is going to throw a bardic to Pumpkin.
Okay. You shook Alaska or Bast?
I shook Alaska. I grabbed Alaska and shook her.
Okay. Alaska, make a wisdom saving throw.
So as soon as my mouse turns back on, boop. 23,
Okay.
27.
You snap out of it. You have a moment of like, what the fuck was that? Oh!
Ah!
And then you realize that these things are trying to eat you. Okay, it's Bast's turn.
Oh shit, sorry.
You
that
have
up.
to use your movement to go toward the anglerfish.
Well, so.
And then at the end of your turn, you can make the save again. So wisdom saving throw. Sam.
Yep. I made I did a 6.
Babe.
I did. So yep.
Boss is having a day, guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is exhausted. She's just walking.
Yep. Okay. All of you see that Boss is still just like kind of blindly floating toward one of these fish. Sam, it is noteworthy that you are now 60 feet away from one of them.
Copy that.
And then we're off to the anglers.
Okay.
Sorry,
One of
how
them-
far am I away from everybody else?
For now, 60. You're like halfway between.
Copy. Okay.
Cool.
One of the giant fish is going to, large fish is going to swim directly toward Bast. It has to use its action to get there, but it's like right up with her now. The other is going to float or swim toward Alaska, and will be 40 feet away at this point.
Great.
From the group minus Bast. I can't do anything else right now. Alaska, your turn.
It's 40 feet away from me.
The one closer to you, yes.
Great. Bonus action. Hold on, let me find it. First I'm gonna like will myself my 25 feet towards it.
Okay.
Is it also a spell? I'll just will myself my 20 feet towards it, and oh, they're both bonus actions. Bummer.
How close are the fish to Bast?
Right on it.
One is right on her.
And as I'm like blitzing myself, I'm gonna like point a hand at Bast, and you're gonna see like a spectral shield shoot out of Alaska's hand and get in front of Bast. I'm casting Shield of Faith.
Nice.
You are adding 2 to your AC until I lose concentration on this Bast. So that's I'm not close enough to hit it. So that is my. Actually, I'm going to use my whole action to get to get up to it. So it was bonus action, Shield of Faith, movement of 25 feet, and the rest of me. I'm going to get right up to it, but it can't. I can't attack it, but I want it to attack me before it hits anybody else.
Okay.
So that'll be my turn. And boss, you have a +2 to your AC.
Here, sorry guys, 1 second. Here it is. I think I found it. Okay, I'll work on figuring that out while Pumpkin goes.
Okay. I am not happy with them being as close to boss as they are. So I'm now doing range stuff. So the quarterstaff that Pumpkin used to have, she would have spent her time the previous night just very slowly cracking it apart and kind of putting it back together. And now there's a bowstring on it because she has a bow.
Nice.
So she procured some arrows and all this as well. However, instead
Probably
of
just stole them
reaching-
from the room.
Probably, yeah. You know what? Someone left them behind. She's repurposing them. It's recycling. You know, upcycling. Hooray! So she's gonna reach in and grab one of the arrows and knock it into the bow. However, at the same time, she does this little shift with her hand, and the arrow instead turns into a bolt of lightning. I am using the bonus action to cast lightning arrow.
Nice.
And attempting to hit the big barge fish thing that is closest to bust. So see if it hits. Why can't I just click on this and make it do its thing anymore? Come on, man. It's so dumb. It's like, hey, I'm gonna click I'm trying to use this weapon. No, why would that be so easy? Let me just do roll 20 plus 7. Hey, how's a 20 look?
20 will hit.
Cool, awesome. So what's gonna happen here is instead of taking the damage from the arrow, it's taking damage from the lightning arrow.
Nice.
This is going to be 4d8 of lightning damage.
And was this at the one that has already been hit, or the other one that's right at bust?
The one that's right at bust.
Okay.
So there's 2 values on there because the first one is the actual damage that they take, which is 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Any creature within 10 feet has to make a dexterity saving throw and can potentially take additional lightning damage. So is Bost within 10 feet of this fucking thing?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
It's okay. You can do it, boss. This is where we come back.
So you need to make a dex save, boss. Oh, there it is. 12.
Damn it. Okay, so I'm so sorry, but you take 10 lightning damage.
Zapped.
10?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Does
Listen,
that
Okay.
break? Does
Well,
that
no, that's
break?
good because I might
It
get
could.
knocked out of this.
Yep. So make a wisdom save.
Hold on. It's my whole thing. Okay, so hold on. Let's do 10 damage,
maybe everything's okay.
and then we do another wisdom
Right.
save.
Yes.
God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
God.
Lord.
Oh man.
Heck.
This is so unfortunate.
Wow. I'm blaming Sloth. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know what? There you go.
There you go.
That works.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's all that happens. Okay, anything else, Pumpkin?
I think technically I can attack twice, so I think I'm gonna try and just use the bow again. Again, I just want to click the fucking. Let me, please.
No, you can't use the extension. You can't. It doesn't work.
It's so stupid. Hey, another 20 to hit.
Nice. Yep.
Okay, so this is gonna be nothing, but it's something at the same time. I hate that I have to type this out. This is the worst thing on the planet. Just kidding, that's an exaggeration. 5 piercing damage.
Nice. And that's the same one at Bost, right?
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
that's it.
Kazan.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things. First, Kazan catches himself falling, and will like spin around upright, looking at the two fish that are coming over towards us. Then I look over at the dead god's body and back to the fish. I take a deep breath, and like my physical form kind of glows with this white primordial energy. And I'm going to use my new 2024 sorcerer feature called Innate Sorcery,
Oh fuck yes.
which I activate. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I'm gonna figure out how to activate it, which gives me a +1 to my spell save DC, and I also have advantage on the sorcery spells.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that, and I start glowing with this primordial energy, and I reach my hand out towards the fish that is something that is up in Bust, and I'm going to cast Hold Monster on it, and I'm going to Heighten the spell. So it has disadvantage in the save throw. So that'll be a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. And which one? The one at Bost or the one that's closer to you?
The one at Bust.
Okay.
I just spent 5 choices.
6.
6?
6.
I don't think it needs more disadvantage because that is definitely not anywhere close.
Yeah.
So it's paralyzed for how long does that say? Paralyzed for a minute, as long as I hold concentration.
Okay.
And then I would have had to have used all my movement to get it right. So that won't work.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That'll be all of it for me.
Okay. You're using this one. Let me just quick. Paralyzed. New save at the end of its turns. Okay. Nice. Okay.
And I also want to add, because it's the 2024 Heightened spell, it has disadvantage on every save against Hold Monster.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. So here's what happens.
Okay.
From the wreckage, just a little bit off in your distance, is not very far away. You're going to see this like bolt of wood go flying by one of these two fish. You kind of hear this muffled like phew, like something just shot past you guys, and it was big. And you'll see on the piece of the ship that's like sticking up out of the body closest to you has 3 people like shuffling around this this piece of equipment on the end of the ship, and you can hear muffled like shouts and commands, and they're like waving what look like swords at you guys as if they're like cheering for you and screaming at these fish. You can see that a ballista is on your side here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we do have to end a little earlier than normal today, so we're gonna take one more super quick break right now. We will be right back. All right, we're back in it. We're fighting 2 giant anglerfish. Yay. Odysseus, it's your turn.
Okay. Odysseus is going to run forward 30 feet. And then as soon as she hits the limit of her 30, she's going to teleport a Raven Queen bonus action
Hell yeah.
next to Bast. And she's fully just gonna smack Bast and be like, wake up. Does she
Bast,
wake up?
Wisdom save.
Come
Big
on.
money. No, whammies.
Yay!
Oh, yay!
Boss snaps out of it.
That's our goal right there.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one that does it.
Yes, being slapped by your least favorite person of the team.
That's,
Hey, what's up?
that's the necessary part of this planning.
Damn.
Great.
And then just because, oh god, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I
Do
want
it.
to do. Okay, we know there are friendlies on the boat.
Yeah.
How far away is the boat?
About. Make sure I did this right. From where you are now, 120 feet.
Okay. Odysseus does not know what the hell is going on. She's very worried. She slapped Bast out of it, but she's also scared that Bast is going to get dropped again. So she's just going to go, I'm sorry. She's going to grab Bast, and she's thunder stepping as close to the boat as she can.
Ooh. Just to make sure your teleport, what did that consume?
It is a bonus action ability.
Okay. Thunderstep is an action?
Ace is an action spell.
Excellent. Okay. And what that is. If I recall correctly, you do some damage with that too.
She does. We've been
I
talking
do
about this for like a week.
27 damage,
Whoa!
and I take
Not to
Bast,
Bast. Yeah.
not the Bast, 90 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so you get real close to that ship.
We are leaving.
This guy needs to make a
Hope
con
that's
save.
okay. I'm so worried.
16. How does that?
Does not make it.
Does not make it. Okay, so how much damage? 27.
27?
Nice.
The anglerfish is paralyzed. Does that affect its saving throws at all?
Not for Constitution.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the right number. Okay.
And
Anything
it's,
else?
by the way, it's within, I believe, oh no. Hang on a second. Within 10 feet of the space. Is the other anglerfish within 10 feet? Were they that close together?
No, they were a little bit farther away than that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
that's-
so paralyzed for everybody involved. You'd be able to see that this anglerfish is paralyzed. It can't move. It has automatic fails on strength and dex saves.
Great.
And attack rolls have advantage against it. And any attack that hits is a crit if you're within 5 feet.
Wait, does that mean I crit?
No, because yours wasn't an attack. Yours was it had to make a saving throw.
Right,
If I
yeah.
hit it, they're all
Got
crits.
it.
Anything that's an attack roll, this was a saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Bast. You snapped out of it and have been teleported 90 feet away.
Sorry.
You are also muted.
Cool. I'm gonna shake my head a little bit and go, what?
You good?
Did that bitch do that to me?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna brain myself as close as I can to it. And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna put this in there.
Intelligence.
Yeah. So I
Int
need
save.
to. Yes. So it needs to make an intelligence save.
These fish are dumb. 0.
Yes.
0 is insane.
Like,
Love
Minus
that.
4 to 0.
So let's go. So he takes 11 psychic damage.
All right.
And that is what I got.
All right.
Oh, actually, I will give a bardic inspiration to Odysseia and say thank you.
Yeah.
For that.
Okay. So the one fish can't move, but it repeats a save at the end of its turn, right?
Yep, and it has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Right. So let's
Nice.
get that out of the way. And it was con. What was it?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Your save
Disadvantage.
DC. Hell yeah.
4.
Oh yeah.
It is still
matter.
paralyzed. The other one's gonna swim right up to Kazan and try to.
How close am I should have been within 40 feet of it, or within 5 feet of it, because I used my 25 and then I got right up
Actually-
on it.
Yes. So it's gonna go to you.
Okay, good. Because if it tried to go to Kazan, I would try and sentinel it not to.
Fair.
Asshole, I'm ready.
Yeah. Fucking
Uh,
try me, bitch.
Yep. Okay. So 2 bites against
Sure.
you. 25 and 11 to hit.
25 hits, 11 does not.
It's gonna be. Whoa!
Jesus.
22 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yikes, doodle.
Okay, and then it is Alaska's turn. This thing is right on you.
Cool. I'm trying to stab at it twice. First, I'm going to bonus action cast a thunderous smite on myself because I do not like that it just bit at me.
Okay.
First attack. Boop. 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
You have
Cool.
advantage because of the guiding bolt. The
Hell yeah.
Odysseia hit.
Sorry, 30 to hit. I'm not sure if the 28 was enough.
Yep.
And I'm hitting it two-handed, so that's going to be. What are the 2 radiant for?
Smite?
The
Because you auto
No.
smite?
No, it shouldn't be.
No?
But I'll do 13 slashing damage plus my thunderous smite, which is 2d6 thunder. I need a strength saving throw from this one.
Sorry, what was the damage first?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
2d6. 7 thunder damage.
And a strength save?
Yes. It fails, so it is pushed 10 feet from me. I'm going to try and do that in the direction away from my friends.
Okay.
And it is prone.
It's floating in space. It cannot be prone.
Can it be upside down?
For flavor, yes.
Okay, good. It just flips it over. And I'm going to stab at it. I guess it was... Can I get advantage? The prone was to like hope that I would get advantage on future shots. And it did
yeah.
fail its save to make that happen, so I can get advantage on this at least.
Sure. So, okay, for flavor, it's just like upside down. It's technically not immune to being prone, so...
Great.
But it's not going to be
Great.
on the
Just on
ground.
space.
So.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's not in a way where it can move out of the way because now it's
Right.
it's like belly is up.
It's like you literally smacked a fish and it has this moment of like where they freeze.
Great. Love that. Well, I'm gonna advantage hit it again.
Okay.
we love fish tipping.
A 30 to hit again.
Let me check. Yeah.
Great. And I'll pump a normal smite. This is a divine smite into it, which is gonna add 2d8 radiant. I'm doing this two-handed, so it takes the 12
Okay.
plus 2d8. Boop.
Do you know if you got like a feature that was like your weapon attacks now deal X amount of radiant damage?
Yeah, I thought you had like auto smite on every hit.
Oh, yes. I thought, yes, but I thought it was, it does do that. Which one? Where are you, friend? Improved Divine Smite. Whenever I hit with a melee attack, it's 1d8. So yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So I guess an additional 2 radiant plus 5 more radiant in addition to this current 8 radiant. So
Okay.
15 more radiant.
You can tell after these swings that now both of these fish are in a bloodied condition.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Great. I think that's just gonna be my turn. And just I'm
Okay.
gonna keep whacking this puppy as I am the closest to it and the most whack-tastic.
All right.
That's fine.
Turn.
Pumpkin.
Fantastic. Oh, it's me. Cool. Tight. Okay, so the short bow I got is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna knock another arrow into this thing and target the one that looks like it's having the hardest time.
The paralyzed one.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. She makes a little extra dealy movement with her little feather fingery hands, and attempts to shoot at this guy. Let's type it out because I'm in hell. Okay, so 10. I don't think that's hitting.
Yeah, you get the advantage because of the paralyzed condition.
God
Yes,
bless,
you do.
okay. Hey, 21 to
Thank
hit.
goodness.
Yep.
How's that?
That hits.
Cool. Okay. So, the cool little fingery dude thing that I was doing was marking this enemy as, oh my god, what is it called? It's on here.
Favored.
It says a thing.
Favored foe, something.
Not quite. Kind of. Where is it? There's an actual term for it, and I'm like scanning over this. Sworn enemy is basically what it is.
Nice.
So it's now going to take an additional 3d6 damage. So I'll do, let's see, it's 1d6 plus 3, so it's going to be 4d6 plus 3. 4d6
Nice.
plus 3. 19 points of piercing damage. Let's see, anything else that I get to do with this? Probably not. Now, because now it is my sworn enemy, any attack I make on it has advantage until
yeah.
it dies.
Nice.
We're bullying this one, so.
Yeah, and hey, guess what? That was only my first attack, so I'm gonna
Good.
do it again.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, got it.
There's the first one. I'm gonna roll it again just in case I get crit.
Go.
Nope. 21 to hit again.
That'll hit.
Cool. All right. Got 6 plus 3. That's another 15 piercing damage.
Nice.
Did you add what your actual arrow does as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an additional 3d6, and it's 1d6 plus 3.
Cool. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, thank you.
All about getting that damage.
Mm-hmm. And I have this thing that I've forgotten about until just now. But I have a special called Dreadful Strikes, where anytime I hit a creature with a weapon, I deal an extra 1d6 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Which it can take that extra damage once per turn. So I'll do that right now. So that is 1d6. It's
Oh.
1, but it's the point that counts.
One more than it
Exactly.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 emotional damage because I
Hell
got hit.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
Ooh.
I think that's it. Technically, I could also make it my favorite foe, but I feel like that's a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna not.
What is that for?
That was to make sure that I didn't drop the Shield of Faith on boss.
Oh.
Nice.
Because I got
Alright.
hit.
Kazan.
I think I'm going to see that the one that's paralyzed is having a really bad time. I just kind of like turn my attention to the thing that is biting it along the last one. And I'm holding my arm, and I just make a little ball of like this like white primordial energy that I'm surrounded with right now. And I'm just gonna poke it at this other fish. I'm going to cast. What is the name of this? It's a new spell. It's a new cantrip called Sorcerer's Burst.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna roll to hit, and we'll see if we get anyone choose a damage type out of any of them, which is really cool. And then I don't have advantage on it, so it's just the regular hit. 29 damage
29 hits.
is what I have in the DP on. And I go. That's goofy. Okay. What damage type should I do? We'll do. So I throw this ball and it kind of like, as it's in the air, puts it into like a hungry range, and I just like explodes onto the creature. It'll take 3d8 fire damage.
Okay.
And if I roll any of these 8s, if I roll 3d8 and any of them come up as it explodes into another d8 to roll for damage.
Oh shit.
We love
Which
the
none-
exploding
none of these
feature.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But it's only 6 damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Nice.
And I think that will probably be my turn. I don't have much for bonus actions.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's do this.
Damn.
Okay.
God, dude.
Ballistas, baby.
From the section of the ship that's a little bit farther away, it's in the middle of the 3 big chunks. You see another giant wooden, like, it just looks like a huge crossbow bolt go flying in, and it just impales the second fish, the one that's not hurting as much.
The paralyzed one or the not paralyzed one?
The
I think
not
that's how we've
paralyzed one.
Okay.
Yeah. Where did you go? There it is. Excellent. And you'll see like more people on like about 5 people on this section like shaking their fists and swords in the air, and you can see that they're like yelling in this direction, but you can't hear it except for Odysseus and Bast. You're close enough that you can hear it's like muffled cheering and screaming at that this crew is doing. It's as if the atmosphere around you is muffling sound.
Yeah.
And then we're back up to Odysseus.
Let's see here. Boss has moved back towards them. Both of these things are down. Not down, but they're getting to be down.
Yeah, they're both in rough shape.
And let's see here. I think that I would like to. How far away am I? 90 feet? 60? 90 feet.
90 feet.
She's gonna move 30 feet closer again, and which of these looks more damaged?
They're both fairly even, but the one that hasn't been able to move is worse off.
Okay. Odysseus is going to move 30 feet closer, and you're going to hear the very strange sound of a book dropped at high velocity through the atmosphere as she
Nice.
casts Toll the Dead. And because it is damaged, it is going to take 3d12 necrotic damage.
There's no save?
I think the target
Wisdom save.
there's a wisdom save.
Okay.
It's paralyzed.
Okay.
How wise is this fish?
Probably not very.
Not wise enough.
Oh, I was looking at the int again. It's better than its int.
20 necrotic
Okay.
damage to the fish.
When you cast spells like this, you get like an innate sense of how effective they are. And you know that the creature's save was not good enough, but it still feels like some of the potency of your spell is blocked. You still cause some damage, but not as much as you thought you should.
So even though it didn't make the save.
Correct.
Gotcha.
This
Interesting.
normally this is his way of saying it's resistant to that without saying it's resistant to that.
Yeah, but
Okay, I
it's
wasn't sure.
actually
sure.
not resistance. It's different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just that like there's no death in space. In space, no one can hear you die.
In space, no one can hear you die, man.
I'm reading these creatures have a damage threshold.
Okay. Well,
Just
I attempted to rot the fish to make a delicious soy sauce in space.
Nice.
Delightful.
Anything else?
I think that's kind of all I have right now.
Okay.
Actually, can I look at the ballista people and can I message one of them? It has a range of 120 feet.
The only thing I need to look at is, does it have to be someone you're familiar with?
Just someone you can.
Within range.
Going
All it
toward a
says.
creature within range. Yep. They are, what is that, 120? Yeah, they're close. There are
Okay.
3 on the section of the ship that's closest to you that are close enough for you to message.
Does anyone look like a little more in charge? Have a slightly fancier outfit?
Yes. Sorry, there are there are 2 that look pretty similar. One, actually make a history check. This is not going to use your action. This is for your innate knowledge.
History, 28.
Okay, you've read about this species in books, but as someone who's never traversed into different planes of existence, you've never seen one before. They have like really tight leathery skin. They have this kind of like a little bit overbite with their lip, not their teeth, but like their lip. And they have like long pointy ears, a lot like elves that you've seen before, but their skin is like an olive greenish.
Oh no, I was thinking.
These are Githyanki.
Yes.
They're space elves. Well, there are different space elves, but like, yeah, I don't know how else to describe them. One of them is wearing like this really, really gaudy, but like in a fun way, jacket with like, you're close enough you can see some details. It's like a blue jacket with like these pauldrons on his shoulders, and kind of like frilly things hanging off of the shoulders, that goes down to like just above his waist, and like really basic leather pants and a hat that I cannot describe in any other way than Jack Sparrow. And then the other is a female version of this. She has like super long stringy hair and you know, like a similar version of the jacket, but like it's a much more form-fitting leather jacket with like, and they both have these huge cuffs. I'm just describing this excitedly. I'm just gonna show you the picture now.
I'm so
Picture.
excited.
I love
Oh my god, I
that.
love them.
This is what they look like.
Hell yeah.
my
Yeah,
God,
so
I
you
love
could
them
message
so
either of
much.
these. The third person doesn't have a cool art picture, but is like an
Okay.
orc with like 2 huge tusks coming up for teeth from underneath, from his bottom jaw, and has kind of a similar outfit, but not anywhere as fabulous as these 2.
I love them
Incredible.
So much.
I love
these are-
that. I love that.
That
I
is
know.
cool.
These are Fae, right?
Are they?
I mean, you call them space elves, so I'm wondering.
Let's find out. I don't think they are, but let's.
I think they're humanoid, if my memory. Just to be
I think they're just humanoid.
Hmm.
Like they're not Fae.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not Fae.
Bionic
Okay.
humanoids.
Okay. Either way, she's going to cast message to that extremely hot lesbian and say like, thank you, sister. That's it. Just like, thank you, sister. We're fighting.
She will not respond in message, but will give this bow that she's doing in this picture, and then like one of these, and then the three of them are clearly like working on loading up another ballista. One of them is like cranking a big wheel. The third one, the orc, is like lugging up this humongous fucking ballista bolt and dropping it on there.
Hell yeah.
And the third one is like taking aim at the handles.
Magic, you've just given me my wife. Thank you so
Say.
much.
I was like, a dish is gonna fuck that kid.
This is my beautiful wife.
Oh man,
you.
we like the first couple chapters of this adventure are like, oh shit, we're gonna go all over the place, and like this is such a fun, like Underdark is first. We know stuff about the Underdark, and then we just fucking send you into space, and here's all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Love her.
Oh,
Okay,
this-
cool. Can I
I'm
do
geeking
a
out.
flirty wink over message, like a flirty wink emoji?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm doing that.
Oh man. Okay. Bast, your turn.
Yeah, so first we're going to do feline agility to get to Mr. Paralyzed.
Okay.
And we're gonna get to yeah, well, as close as I can to him. And first, well, I'm using war magic, so that I
Nice.
can do a cantrip and a weapon action. So first, we're gonna hit him with the poison spray. So they need to make a con save for me.
And this is the paralyzed one you said?
Yes.
15.
That saves. Of course it does. And I say, fine, all right. And then I hit him.
Oh, that was a cantrip? Okay.
Yeah. And then I hit him with the trident.
And then it auto crits because he's paralyzed.
Yep.
At auto crits?
Auto
As long
crits.
as you hit him, it auto crits.
Hell
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's within 10 feet, it auto crits.
Right, but he still has to
she
hit
still
him.
has to roll the right roll though. Yeah.
So if she nat ones, it's
let me
not
let me
gonna
double
crit.
check, but I'm pretty sure she still has to roll it. But if it hits, it crits.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Uh,
No.
any
8 plus
attack
what?
that hits the creature is a
18,
crit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Within 5 feet.
So that's an 8 plus 7,
15.
15.
Plus 7. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, the plus 7 makes it happen.
great. Oh yeah, my trident has a plus 7.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, the AC is literally 15, so nice.
Great. Okay,
So
so
now it's the max you could roll plus what you actually roll.
so 12 plus 3, 15, and
Hmm.
then plus
Your
8
8.
plus 3.
You only
So
get
the
the
plus 3
3
only happens once.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
plus.
15
So
plus
okay.
8 is 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because it's our first experience in space and there's only 2 enemies, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Boss, please flavor the demise of your first giant fish that's being killed by a cat, by the way. The fun with that is not
That's-
lost on me.
Yes.
So good.
So thematic.
So I'm gonna look him right in his glowy little eye. I'm gonna say, "You tried to trick me, you shit." I'm gonna stab him right in his glowy little eye.
And it's like
Excellent. 1 down. Anything else, Bost?
Nope. Because
Right.
I can't even move for a little bit.
All right, this angler is gonna go at Alaska again. You moved it like 10 feet away, right?
I did, but I figured it would have. I think I moved it 10 feet away because the first one, and then she would have run up to it and hit it the second time, so she still hits it.
Okay, yeah.
But it is space prone.
It is space prone, but it's not. It's gonna actually stay upside down for
Great, that's
flavor, and like wiggle up to swim up to you and snap again
Okay.
twice. 19 and 12.
19 hits. I hit my AC is 18.
Okay. That means we're gonna do another 18 piercing damage.
Ow.
These rolls have actually been pretty good for
They have been.
creatures that don't do much. All right, and then it is Alaska's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna stab it twice,
Do 'em
Yep.
as I'm one to do. Action. Longsword stab. 31 to hit.
Nice. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Great. And it takes 20 damage, 12 slashing, and 8 radiant. It's a good radiant roll.
Nice.
That's really good.
One more.
Yep.
I intend to kill it now. Ooh, only a 16.
It still hits.
I know. That's 30 more damage or 20 more damage.
Ooh, it's still looking like it's not dead,
Oh no.
but
Can I
it's a very bad time.
can I pump a divine smite into this one?
Yeah.
Great. That's 2d6, 2d8, 2d8. This should do it.
Come on.
Come on.
11.
Nice.
Okay, it's still hanging on.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Hater fish.
Just barely hanging on.
I'm just gonna yell, Pumpkin! Do you hit this thing? And that's just as she's like trying to stab it to death.
Yep. And it is Pumpkin's turn.
That's why I yelled that.
Oh yeah, Captain. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and hit it with my short bow, and pardon me as I type because once again I'm in hell. So,
I
this
did.
is
Sorry, I did
Yeah.
forget one thing.
Yeah.
Technically before Alaska's turn, but it wouldn't have been close enough to matter. There is a third fish aggressively swimming up from the distance. But okay, it's Pumpkin's turn.
cool. Hopefully, the demise of their friends is gonna encourage them to swim the fuck away.
Then I think Alaska would yell, everybody back to the boat, to like try and get us closer to not this third fish.
Cool. In that case, I'll try and fly swim my way out that way, and then still continue to shoot at this goddamn fish.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. This is 46 plus 3 because enemy. Oh my god, that's awful. 10. 10
But
piercing
still,
damage.
Pumpkin, flavor the demise of your your second fish here.
And killed by a bird as well. Like,
One fish
two
killed by
very-
a cat, one fish killed by a bird.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I think she would have done it in such quick succession to Alaska's stuff that it would have looked like they did this at the same time. That's the intent. The longsword and then the arrow just driving straight where that sword hit at the same time.
Nice. All right. So your two fish down. They're just like croaked over bodies, just kind of like slowly rolling, floating in space now, away from you guys. Somebody called out, "Get to the boat!" Right?
Yep, Alaska did.
Okay. And this third angler is aggressively swimming toward you all. I'm just gonna say this for flavor because it's fun and I like it. Off of the farthest piece of the ship away from you, you all see this flash, and you're gonna hear this. And the third fish, like something rams into it, goes straight through its side, and just like spews all of its innards all over, like into space it goes, and it's just dead.
Great.
The ship has 2 ballista and a cannon.
Hell yeah.
We are going to be out of combat.
Oh my god. Big
Oh,
spell
this is so much fucking fun.
Spelljammer is sick as fuck.
Yes, I'm so ready for this. we are gonna have to end really soon, but
Mm-hmm.
our next game is gonna be
Yeah.
in space.
Yay.
Space.
Well, then, yeah,
Oh, man.
Alaska's gonna start like willing herself towards the boat, like sword out,
Yep.
as she can. Yeah.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Going.
Okay. So we're just generally going toward the ship. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
meet our friends that helped us.
Yep. Okay. So you can see that it's down to just the two for the moment that are on the ship right now. Did I show you the picture? Yes, I did. We're gonna go
Yes.
back to this because it's so fucking good.
They're very cool. Do you
I
think
love
you're
my
really having
beautiful
their
wife.
moment in D&D culture right now?
Huh?
Thanks to Baldur's Gate.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Absolutely. Okay, so just as a reminder, this is what the overall scene looks like, but I'm gonna pull up the two gif again.
Odysseus' new hot wife.
My beautiful, beautiful new girlfriend.
Another new polycule.
Where'd
I
they
don't know.
go?
I don't need that man in my molecule.
Crossing your fingers at their siblings.
Oh God.
No, thank you.
Um,
No, I mean like
like,
yeah,
not
it's so that
siblings,
they-
taken.
yeah.
Like she's a
oh, here it is.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I was like,
No.
no.
This isn't
Step
this
bro.
isn't like a This isn't
No.
like a Kentucky cousin situation. This is a
And I'm gonna move you guys.
on a boat.
I'm on a boat and
It's going fast and I got a nautical theme, Pashmina Afghan. Alright, I'm done now.
amazing.
Fun fact,
Alright.
you can't sing Lonely Island to me and expect me to not know the words.
Truly.
all right, guys. These two generally like throw rope so you guys can climb on.
Okay.
Thank you for that help. That was a very powerful ballista you seem to have there.
Ah, yes, the Lambent Zenith has many a wonderful weapon. Your name is?
Greetings, salutations. My name is Alaska Jane.
Greetings
goes
and
like-
salutations. This is a Toral greeting, is it not?
What?
Toral is the world you're from.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. This is also just the greeting that I, Alaska Jane, use anytime I meet anybody, and then she goes in for a handshake.
Make a strength save.
Let's
No.
go!
Oh my God.
Let's
All
see
right.
it.
Is that enough? My plus 11.
The broiest handshake of all time.
Yeah.
God.
All right.
I think
he
it's enough.
like full goes into it, like thrusting hip and shoulder into
Yeah.
like the clasp. Imagine like an actual handshake version of the clasp from
Yep.
from Predator.
Predator? Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like full flex and everything.
Son of a bitch.
The clasp. The iconic clasp.
Yes.
There's two of yeah, that's hilarious.
Somehow the like top of the hands breaks like
Yeah.
void of space.
You
Like,
can
it
hear
goes
you
down.
can hear
Biceps flex.
biceps like stretching fabric. Like
Yes.
A couple threads pop.
Very nice to see fellow warriors in the Astral Sea. My name is Zastra, and this is Lysan, my sister. Welcome aboard the Lambent Zenith.
Lambin
that's-
Zenith.
That's where we're going to end today.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
You think he in space?
This is
so
gonna
cool.
be fucking awesome.
Amazing.
We have a boat. We got boat friends. Now we can boat vacation.
Friends, boat
Yes.
friends.
All right, guys. Quick reminder as we wrap up for today. It's not happening immediately. Hopefully that's obvious, but reminder that throughout this campaign there are going to be periods of time where we don't necessarily have go here next right now. So whether for part of your backstory, your character overall, things you might want to do that are outside of go here, find the thing. Let me know if you have ideas as you have ideas. I'm going to kill the music here. I will have some stuff to send you guys as a group overall as well, because the new Dungeon Master Guide has some cool stuff in it. So we'll likely incorporate some of that too. And this can include, like, do you want to craft things? Which we did a little bit of with our last campaign, but like any ideas you have that are like, I want an item that does this, this, and this. If it doesn't already exist, we can figure out how to craft it or find someone that can. Custom spells, features that you want to like do training in order to obtain. The world is your oyster as far as like things that you might want to do with extended periods of free time. So if you have ideas, let me know. And we will figure them out. I think that's it. Last thing, are we back in 2 weeks?
I believe so.
I
First,
can
yep.
be.
December 1st.
Yes.
It is the Sunday of Thanksgiving.
Right.
But it
That's
will
the Sunday
be
of
4 days
Thanksgiving
after
weekend.
Thanksgiving. 3 days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
2.5 days after Thanksgiving.
I'll be around.
Right.
I would be able to do that.
Ready.
Okay. Then
be
for all
available.
of you, what?
I should be
Yes.
available.
Sweet. All right, then for all of you cool cats viewing at home, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Night,
everybody.
everybody.